What's going on, friends, family? It's like 2 in the morning, day after Easter. Y'all might hear the rain falling. I hope you hear my voice. It's falling hard out there. It's your boy Rise in it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking in for the 2020. Roll call. Boy, and it's thundering. But I still gotta share this knowledge with you. And y'all, I'm telling you, it's past 2 in the morning. I wouldn't even be doing this if I ain't feel like this was something you needed to know. I don't care nothing about no Facebook. But I feel like this knowledge you lacking and you sleeping on. And we all know how it go, the lack of knowledge, right? Well, that's the reason we perishing on earth. Forgive any mistakes. But the lack of knowledge is the reason we perishing on earth. I know that. And something else I know. This numerology. Where they playing numbers off the alphabet. Well, don't you know that the power of life and death lie in your Well, hold on. Let me say that in the right order. Before somebody flip out their seat. Oh, you can't even say that in the right order, man. Scroll. Well, don't you know that the power of death and life lie in the tongue? All right. Well, what I'm saying, who is that? Rocco? Man, get out. Rocco, get out of here. You can't be having your stomach growl. I'm trying to be professional. I'm over here raising pit bulls, y'all. All right. Anyway, so this is occultic knowledge, which only means hidden. It's hidden from you. And it gets used against you every day. And I'm just going to show you how. So if you're not thinking that it's important, this is dealing with what's coming out your mouth. Well, see, my mind go real deep. We're talking about language and things like that. Like deeper, way deeper than surface knowledge. Like you gotta have some scuba gear on. I keep mine on all times, right? So diving deep, I think things like, I promise that ain't my stomach if y'all hear that. That is a pit bull right here, right now. But anyway, diving deep, I think things like, yo, where does this language even come from that we speak in? Even the bad words, like who came up with that said it's a bad word, don't you say it. You know what I'm saying? Who did that? Right? I mean, we might be aware that it's how you pronounce it, Anglo-Frisian or something like that, West Germanic, so it contains Old English and Old Frisian. But the point I'm making right now is, who know anything about Anglo-Frisian? Who even heard of that before now? Huh? I mean, somebody might stand up, or I know some Anglo-Frisian. Man, get out of here. I ain't talking to you. All right? And we also taught that William Shakespeare, he played a major role in our speech. What we saying. 1,700 or so words. Point I'm making, who is William Shakespeare? What do you know about him other than what you taught? Right? Who was he? We're talking about the power of death and life lying in your tongue. You don't think it's important to know who William Shakespeare was? Oh, I don't know. Something I know today, you might believe something else, but something I know today, a lot of the people that we raised up, taught about, they made statues out of them, all that. Man, half of them cats wasn't nothing but devil workers, doing devil work on earth, raising the devil spirit. Huh? I think George Washington was one. I ain't here to make friends. I think Washington was just a devil worker. I'm sorry. Yeah. So what made William Shakespeare any different? He was given charge over your speech. Words coming out your mouth. Your grammar. Where that word even come from? Well, the word grammar can be found in a French word, grimoire, which literally means book of spells. It's a book of witchcraft, like Harry Potter type stuff. And you don't think that your language is rooted in witchcraft? I don't know. Let's think about that for a second. In grammar, they teach you spelling. Huh? And when you really get gangster with it, go ahead and write that in cursive. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Wordplay. I don't know. Funny choice of words, though. So, we're talking about numerology. There's a satanic law tied to your tongue and your actions. It's a law of reversal. You think you don't practice it? I'm sure you do. Where do you get that from? Who teach stuff like that? Aleister Crowley taught it. Who was he? Well, he get praised and worshiped for the things he taught. Alright, what's that cat name? Ozzy Osbourne made a whole song called Mr. Crowley, and that's who he talking about. He talking about Aleister Crowley. Y'all know Osbourne. Drunk bat blood, ate bat heads, all that. Hold on. How come Osborne ain't never get the corona? Man, get out of here, man. Y'all see? We talking. All right, whatever. So, anyway, satanic type stuff. The opposite of life, right? Crowley taught these things. Satanic law reversal. And he said it like this. I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Do as much as you can in reverse. And we're going to get to the paper. Do as much as you can in reverse. Talk backwards, walk backwards, teach them things backwards, right? It pleases demons. So this is the type of things that get pushed on you. Y'all practice this stuff without knowing it, all right? I'll give you an example. So it's a new year. We going forward. Why they got you counting in reverse? Huh? Think about that. And you start with 10, which is the first number of repeat. You see, 9 is the highest number. Any number after 9 has to repeat. It's a repeat. You get what I'm saying? Like 1 got to come back, 0 got to come back. It takes 2 numbers to catch it. So 9 is the highest, right? So you start with 10, and then you do a satanic law going in reverse. Man, you do it in church. Got demons doing backflips. I'm sorry if you don't know that. You believed it was something else, but now you know it's a satanic law. What you gonna do with that? Huh? Think about it. Think about it. There's more going on than we're aware of. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Now, there are people who, they study religion. They study the scriptures. And they themselves are not religious. They're just aware. It's filled with mystery, symbolic things. If you take it literally, you get thrown off. Even the Bible says it has to be rightly divided. Apostle Paul tells you in Galatians that the whole story of Abraham is an allegory. So that makes it a symbolic story. All right? So, symbology is important. Numerology, things like that, it's important. It's in the Bible. 666 is the meat of this conversation. All right? That's a numerology code. 666. I'll break the numerology chart down later, but everything just gets divided into threes. So it reduces to 9. 9 being the highest number. All right? Remember that. So I'm about to show you that this occultic knowledge gets used against you every day. So y'all think I'm just talking. I'm just reaching all the time. I'm just going to show y'all, right? What you get shook up with. People study religion. We in Revelations right now. That's what's going on. This here's the mark of the beast. 666. Now, Santos Bonacci, that's a researcher. He busted all the way down to the number of a foolish man. Like you got to be a fool. You see what I'm saying? So, we finna go in on this right here. You think you're not being fooled? And please, if you get upset, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make friends. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend nobody. But I'm just going off of what I believe and know right now, okay? We're talking about the mark of the beast. Deception. A great deception. Let's see what we're dealing with right here. Let's do the numerology work, right? So, off gate, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I promise I ain't reaching with this one. Okay? So that's 6. Let's sit this down. We're going to do this, right? Let's sit this down. All right. So, anybody that know basic numerology, you know what I'm going to do next. Let's start at the top. C, that's your third letter of the alphabet. O is the 15th. R, that's going to be the 18th. O is back to the 15th. It's basic numerology. N, that's going to be the 14th. And then you have A, that's the first. Now you get a calculator. You do the math. You tell me what it equals. I'll tell you what it equals. 66. So, am I reaching, or is that 666, the mark of the beast, the number of a foolish man? All right? Great deception. You don't think you're being deceived, not even a little bit? Let's go a little deeper. See, when they started talking this corona stuff, people like me was like, hold up now, y'all. That's in medical encyclopedias, ain't it? That's like the common cold. So then it mutated. They started calling it the COVID. COVID-19. You can't say you then when it's over. I say it's still the same beast, the same 666 coding. Like, we finna see. I'm just show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all think I be, playing, just be saying this stuff, man. No, it's for real. I'm finna show y'all this. We're gonna go to the chart on this one, though, the numerology calculator. Alright? This ain't a regular calculator. This right here is dealing with the alphabet and numbers. So, they went from the corona. I'm telling you, I'm showing you right there what that is. Now, let's go with the COVID-19. We're going to type it in. I'm going to do it right here. You know how to spell it. It's going to be COVID 19. See what we come up with. 431. That's not satisfactory. I was looking for the Beast 666. What's this? Chaldean numerology. Let's try Pythagorean numerology. Well, what do you know? 9. 9 is 666. 6, 12, 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. That's basic. That's basic. And then look at this. 36 is showing you right there. 3 sixes. I don't know if you can see that. 36. 3 plus 6. So, just in case somebody think I'm reaching this part, gonna really make somebody mad. Ain't what I'm trying to do. No, I'm just trying to show y'all it's more going on as y'all even want to admit, right? So, let's talk about these numbers that they gave y'all today. And I'm telling y'all, we doing this every day, y'all. So, this is nothing new to me. These are the numbers that they flashed on screen today that had y'all shook. Now, this numerology, so in numerology, you don't count zeros. Remember that. Get them out the way. So, y'all saw the post. This is the one where everybody was like, hey, well, see, we should have listened to Obama. He tried to warn. I'm trying to tell y'all who working against you. I ain't making friends with it. No. The numbers they gave y'all today. Just today. Well, yesterday. It was yesterday. It was Easter. All right? They gave you 462,000. That was the total cases, COVID, that COVID, boy. And then they gave you 16,500. All right, 500. Numerology, we ain't counting them zeros. Get them out the way. They not counting them. Don't you count them. All right, get them out the way. So what you're really dealing with is 462 and 165. Now y'all, this better not reduce to 3. Alright, that's all I'm saying. It just better not reduce to 3. It better not, because I'm telling y'all 369. And we've been doing this every day. Alright, 369. It better not reduce to 3. So let's just see. What are you dealing with? 4 plus 6 plus 2 and 1 plus 6 plus 5. That's what you got. That's what you're dealing with. So 4 plus 6, that's 10. Plus 2? Hold on now. That's 12, y'all. Am I reaching? Or does 1 and 2 reduce on down to 3? All right, let's move on over here. Y'all still think I'm playing. We doing this every day, though. All right, so 1 plus 6 plus 5. Are you serious? 12? What don't 1 and 2 reduce on down to 3? All right, so what you're left with is, let's see what numbers they give y'all tomorrow.